Here we go. Over a decade after the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is released, Harry Potter is being rebooted into an HBO original series. With over 12 million units of Hogwarts Legacy being sold in well under 6 months, a game that I am currently live streaming on this channel, it is clear to see that interest in the Harry Potter IP is still high. A fact that if you live on Twitter, may surprise you. For a few years now, the author of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, has found herself in hot water over her comments about the trans community, and this reboot has left many upset with what looks like an opportunity for Joanne to strike gold yet again. For the record, I support the transgender community and disavow any comments Rowling has made that delegitimize their struggle or their right to be accepted and acknowledged for who they are. It pains me greatly that the author of a series that got me into reading would create such harmful rhetoric, particularly when the idea of love is so central to the themes of Harry Potter. Yet it would be impossible to deny that Harry Potter has not played a formative role in creating the person I am today. So for the remainder of this video, I'd like to discuss the work of Harry Potter and do what we can to separate the art from the artist, so to speak, in order to discuss my opinion on this upcoming series. Throughout my research for this video, and by research I mean asking others in my circle that call themselves Potterheads, I find that there are generally two opinions. The first is, why? And the second is, truthfully, I think that both these opinions are valid. On one hand, the idea of heading back to the wizarding world fills me with excitement and makes me wish that I had a British accent so I could audition for Remus Lupin in Season 3. Catch me auditioning to be Kronos in the Percy Jackson show, though, for sure. Anyway, on the other hand, it makes me ask, how exactly are they going to do this? Now, am I as worried about this series as I am about the One Piece live action show? No. I mean, it's Harry freaking Potter. It's one of those IPs that scream quality. Though, the same could be said for Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, so maybe I'm a little worried after all. But overall, production-wise, I feel like this show will be a hit. After all, they aren't building new stories, they're adapting them. And I doubt it will have like a Game of Thrones styles meltdown. In total, the Harry Potter series stretches over 3,407 pages, which is insane. When I consider the amount of content in those books, it seems perfectly sensible to convert that into a 7-season TV series. Frankly, when I look at that number, I think it's miraculous. The movies that we got were even somewhat good. They're masterpieces, in my opinion, and there was still so many parts of the book that needed to be cut out in order for those movies to work. Examples include things like Ginny having a personality, Hermione's SPEW, the freaking Quidditch World Cup, which I'm still not over, the story of the Half-Blood Prince. I wanted more Marauders, but we couldn't get those things because the show and the movie had to be condensed. All of these things and more could be expanded from the book in the series, and that's exciting for sure. On the other hand, they aren't new stories, and to some, including myself, it looks like people are returning to the Harry Potter well due to the lack of creativity or interest in creating new content. It also doesn't help that the trailer used the same castle, the same font, the same music, which all seem to be indicators that they aren't trying to rebrand the series as much as some fans might hope. For those that don't know, I strive to be an author and I'm currently working on a story called Starward Bound. I say this to note how so many new incredible IPs are being released all the time. Franchises like The Lies of Locke Lamora, Mistborn, the Farseer trilogy, the First Law trilogy. Yes, I know there's more First Law books, but I'm talking about just the Blade itself, and the other 2 books that I can't remember for the life of me right now. All of these are fresh stories that could be well adapted and are being ignored for sure things like Harry Potter. Of course, in the end, it's a business decision, and with HBO Max's current state, they are looking for a banger. To tell you the truth, I'm not even mad at them for going back to the Harry Potter IP, but they have a very tough job in convincing the non-Potterheads or the casual fans to tune in to watch a story they have already seen unfold. I'd have encouraged them, if they were dead set on returning to Harry Potter, to create a Marauders show, or hell, even maybe follow Teddy Lupin and create a story around him. I genuinely do think that there is some major untapped potential in that last idea, though with the failure of Fantastic Beasts, I understand the hesitancy of getting away from the core formula. So, let's break down my thoughts here. To summarize my thoughts, I suppose I fall more into the camp of the why did we need this than the people dancing in the street with excitement. However, much like the Percy Jackson show, which is coming to Disney Plus, I am going to be hopefully optimistic that this return to the Wizarding World will be an experience worth watching. To those wondering, yes, it is a cash grab. I think that is undeniable. But who knows? Perhaps this show will produce some great talent both on screen and behind the camera that will create a typhoon of new content creators. So, basically what I'm trying to say is, JK has me by the you-know-what, and all I can say is,
shut up and take my money!
Thank you everyone so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, please be sure to share them in the comments section below. On this end screen here, I have a couple videos for you to choose from. You can check out my Harry Potter live streams, or you can check out my Why I Love series. And until next time, have a great day.